Right, hello again. Today we're going to tie a flashy little grayling bug. This is a kind of attractor pattern that I kind of tied this a few years ago. And I use it when I'm using a team of flies to drag everything down quickly. That's a 3mm gold tungsten bead on a curve shank style hook. Now you can use a 12 or a 14. It doesn't really matter, but the name of the game for this fly really is to be flashy and drag the rest of your flies down to the bottom of the river. Thread is just a UTC Ultra in 140, and we're gonna, whoopsie daisy, we're gonna start that behind the bead, do a few wraps up there to kind of lock that bead in place, and then in touching turns we're just gonna come down. I'm gonna break the waist off, and I'm going to come in with a few more turns right round the bend and then come up maybe 6 or 7 turns just to give myself a little red tag at the back. Now, like I said, this is a very quick, very easy fly to tie. The body is literally Mirage tinsel in opal. I'm just using a large size here, covers the body quicker. Whoops. I'm going to catch that on and wrap the thread up to the bead, and then I'm going to come around with the tinsel, covering that body, overlapping my turns. Like that, holding this nice and tight. I want this to be thin, you know. It's more hydrodynamic that way, and it will sink quicker. We're going to come all the way up till I meet the thread. Throw the thread over a couple of times, lock that in. A couple of turns in front. Trim. Now, I'm just going to clean up this area a little bit. There we go. And now I'm going to get some varnish on the body and on the tag. This is just for, you could run a wire rib up there. You could, you know, to protect it. But all I've ever done is just put clear varnish on it. Basically, that's all I've ever done is put clear varnish on it, and it seems to last me long enough. This is Rimmel 60 seconds. It's the only varnish I use. I used to buy expensive fly tying varnishes, and then I was watching one of Stuart's videos. He ties a lot of pipe flies. It's a Scottish bloke. Oh, what is his surname? Smith. Stuart Smith videos on YouTube, and he was using this, and I thought, you know what, that's a darn sight cheaper than fly tying varnish. I'll give that a go, and I've never looked back since. Rimmel 60 seconds, get on it. Don't nick your other halves though. You might get yourself into trouble. So you get a bit more varnish on there, a couple of coats. This is the only thing that kind of takes a while with this fly, is the varnish coats, but don't worry about it, just sit here and take your time. And when you're happy, you can get on with the rest of the fly. Now, the rest of the fly literally is my peacock dubbing. So this is dubbing that I have blended up together to simulate or emulate peacock herl, because I mean I do use peacock herl, I just don't find it lasts that long. I do find it gets ruined quick, and I know you can protect it running your thread through it, and there's lots of things you can do, but since I've tied this dubbing up and been using it on anything that wants peacock herl, I've stuck with it. So we're going to wind this pretty tight. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to wind it pretty tight on there. And you'll build up Not a massive thorax, but a big enough thorax. Don't forget, the whole idea with this fly was so that it sinks quickly. I'm just going to come back and run that over there, place it where I want, and then when it's on, hold everything back, a couple of turns in front of the dubbing, behind the bead, and then as per usual, I'm going to come in, I'm going to varnish my thread, I'm going to come in, whoopsie-daisy, come here you little monkey, come in with a whip finish, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I like to give a little bit of a red collar here, so this is why I'm doing far too many. This is why I'm doing far too many turns with the whip finish tool. I just caught myself on the whip finish tool there. Trick there, not to panic. Just sort out what's wrong. And there we have it. We're just gonna have a look at it. Sometimes I like to come in with my brush and just brush all these down. Give it a bit of leg. And there we have. I just call it my little flashy grayling bug. Just come in and I'm just being fussy. It's always good to be fussy with the fly. I think I didn't wait for the varnish to dry properly on the body, but you know, obviously if you were tying it for yourself and not a video, you'd wait a lot longer for the varnish to dry. But anyway, believe me, that may look ridiculous, but I have caught an awful lot of grayling on that fly. Once again, if you liked the video and you're enjoying what I'm doing here, I'm trying to do at least 1 or 2 a week at the moment. Look, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the channel. It does help the channel to grow, and I do want to grow this channel. But anyway, as usual, thanks for watching.